because I was able to get a few pieces of gear, I was able to pick up the Ring of Unnatural Accuracy. I was able to get into a 5-piece Isle of Dread, a 3-piece Isle, whatever that one's called there, the Dread Stalker. I was able to pick up a Neglected Wedding Ring. Like, so I was able to get, basically the short of it is I was able to get my to hit, just my overall damage higher. So I was able to drop Pierce the Gloom, which I was using to have to hit. And so now I'm in Bring Darkness. We're still in Shadow Striker here, right? I'm doing Dance in the Dark. I'm doing Sleight of Hand because I'm off healing myself with scrolls. This is one that you could swap out for something else if you wanted to do one of these other things. People have asked me, numerous people have asked me, why don't I use this Epic Strike? They seem to like it. But as I've demonstrated, the Epic Strike from Fate Singer, it's up every 5 seconds. It hits like a truck. It does a ton of sonic damage. It gets boosted not only by this, but by this. And then we're over here in Prism in Stay Loud. So like we're doing sonic damage. So like all of that synergizes where we get these monster hits. The short story is like, I think that if you were looking for something to do on a Dragon Disciple, you could easily do this for the lives, like just for something to do. You would benefit from having the extra spells. Where it would kind of suck is your mobility, because you would get Flight of Kings, which is good, but you can't really spam it as often as you can do Abundant Step, and Abundant Step is really nice to have to move around and get out of stuff. So I've tried a few different R10s, but you know, like it's to the point where like I'm so squishy, I can't even get hit one time. So like most of the playstyle for me is using my dodge and using the Abundant Step to stay as far away as I can, and then really trying to maximize the burst. Been a lot of lag in the game in general. Like I was on Cormyr earlier and I like couldn't move for a while, so I'm wondering if it's something to do with like the internet, or I don't know. I don't know what you guys are experiencing, but so this quest kind of sucks if we get a bunch of Reapers at the beginning here. But again, like part of this is to show you guys the damage. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of yeah, there they are. Been finding a lot of remnants. The great thing about Horizon Walker is you can do that mark from like really far away. You're going to solo R10 quests on release. The new ones that just came out, like didn't they release a new quest today? This quest isn't soloable on R10. Yeah. End boss has unavoidable damage. I know that dragon is kind of tough. It's more like right now this is just sort of like a demonstration of the burst potential for the build, right? So these dudes here, do I need to even talk to these dudes? Let's see if I do that. They're gonna shoot at me, right? Yeah. But like the damage numbers look really, really solid. And we're getting a lot of, you know, purple numbers. There's the ice proc, which, like I said, doesn't happen a lot on mobs, but it works a lot on Reapers, works really well. So somebody was telling me on the forum, like, I was like, well, we use quick draw, and then somebody was saying, well, no, you don't want quick draw, bro, you want whirlwind attack. And I'm like, well, whirlwind attack is a melee, so like, what do you guys think about that for a thrower? Do you put whirlwind attack on your thrower? Like, that was the gist of what I was hearing from people I was talking to. It seems like there's a lot of different ways to get to the max thrower weapon animation cap, which I never really did like a deep dive on, but apparently that was one of the ways that people do it. Carry on things, swamp. Oh, yeah, here we go. Nice. That was a big hit right there. Isn't there another one? Yeah, yeah. Weren't there 3? No. Okay. I mean, I think this looks beautiful, man. Like, I think this is super strong. I get a pop right here, right? Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, like, my gear, it really isn't min-maxed yet either, right? Like, I'm still working on it. Yeah, my dex is only 82, so I'm like far off of 100. I'm still trying to get to 100. So you guys out there with like a lot of raid gear, triple completionists and stuff, if you did this, you'd have a lot more power than I do, right? Where is that dude? Is he behind me? Yeah, he's behind me. Oh, he hit me! Bro, see that? One hit! Oh, it's so stupid. It's just so stupid. And I can't even heal out of it. My heals are so small. I just gotta try to get him. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. He probably can get me if I, like, climb up there. He'll spit that poison at me and probably kill me. Probably a better idea to try to go around. A lot more DPS by getting a second dino debuff instead of the ice horn. Yep. I actually, I have been farming the dino stuff, so let me show you what I've done so far. And I know I don't have these min-maxed yet, but so like I showed this here. Not that. Like, I guess the question I have is, can you double stack? So I'm using Melt Fang. I definitely, like, right now I have ice, but can I double stack this with Dex? So could I do Dex? Because right now I've been doing Dex Whiz, because I just haven't tried to double stack them. You know, like, there's my Dex for Shadow Claw, and then I just happen to have in the bank, like, the Ice Claw for Wisdom. But if I can do 2 Shadow Claws, then that's what I'll do, and I'll just get the extra Dex, which is probably, I should probably try it. I just don't have a lot of extra dino stuff. The Ice Horn was left over from my caster thing, but what I did over on this one is I made this one of the Yeah, this one does the reduces enemy PRR and MRR. So like I could do that one that reduces their PRR, or I could do the one that gives me the temporary 1,000 hit points, right? So I'm doing that one, but I'm not sure, does that even proc on an offhand? Like, that's the thing I'm not exactly sure about how these offhands work. I don't think so, though, because, like, I put adamantine on the offhand, and I don't see adamantine on my main hand. So, for these, I'm using Life Taker and Psionic Intrusion. I'm not sure if Life Taker's proccing, but I'm pretty sure I'm getting the benefit of that. So, like, I'm not sure. You guys let me know what you think, like, the best offhand buffs are, and then I'll swap them out. Right now I'm using Melt, doing like Crystal. I'm using Melt for Evil. Like I said, I'm probably going to try the decks in this, but and then the Ice is the proc on the you know, which, like I said, it is cool. It is cool, but probably I could get my damage up. I'm not going to be able to heal because they still have aggro on me, right? Oh, that's... okay. Yeah, let's... Missing the 10 from the core Shadow Dancer. No, I have that. Right there, right? Is that what you're talking about? Or is there something here that you... Yeah, I mean, because I don't need that. I reduced my fortification bypass because I had a ton of it. I liked Pierce the Gloom for the to-hit, but now that my to-hit's higher... And like I was saying earlier, there are a bunch of people who want me to try this Epic Strike, but, I mean, I feel like this one is super strong, so... Yeah, I do. I have 4 here and 4 here. The only 4 I'm missing is this Hear My Voice, which apparently it would affect my Arrow of Discord, but by adding a heal to that AoE, which, I mean, obviously I like, if I could afford it, I'd get it, but I don't have the points on this character. If I did this on my main, I would have the points. I would have enough to grab it. I would probably grab that, Pianissimo, and I'd probably grab Rhythm Terrain if I had all the extra points. I think that would be what I would do, and I'd leave everything else the same. There's nothing in here that I miss that I want. Over here, you can make the argument that I could go like 3 here. I could go 3 here. That's pretty much it, right? Like, not really doing Assassinate DCs, right? So, like... Yeah, I've got that. I mean, I think I have pretty much everything. If there's something I'm missing, it's just something I don't know about, right? Like, I decided to go for stealthy instead of subtle. And agility, I'm going to test to see whether or not, like, my maximum dodge cap goes up. I have no racial points on this character, so I can't really mess around with anything over there. I've talked to people, obviously, who said by making it a drow, I probably should have made it like a regular elf and benefit from the extra percentage to hit increase. Shadow double, it seems to work. Yeah, we're just messing around in this one. I realize we can't kill that dragon, so... Let's see if these spiders are still aggroed on me up here. Probably, I hear it. There he is. Damn it. Oh, bro. I just went to attack him. $44. I think I rolled a 0 or rolled a 1, whatever.
Adventure calls far and wide, monsters and dragons, lost piles of gold. Where are they hid? In long lost cities and sunken ruins. If can find treasure, I will try. Let's play Dungeons and Dragons. I will stay with my party until I die. Let's play Dungeons and Dragons. I forget how to live in the real world. I forget how to live without rolling the die. And my dice have 20 sides. And I heard there's a dungeon nearby. Let's go. Let's go find a dragon and make it fly. If can find treasure, I will try. Let's play Dungeons and Dragons. I will stay with my party until I die. Let's play Dungeons and Dragons. Merry hey la la, merry la la, merry hey la, merry la la, merry hey la, merry la la, oh la la, hey la la la. If can find